Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, and hello to my YouTube family. Um, Happy Tuesday to y'all. No, I haven't posted anything since yesterday because I said on my video on Sunday that I decided not to blog because it's Memorial Day, a a Monday. So yesterday was Monday, so I just gotta tell you guys about stuff. First of all, you guys are wondering, Lindsay, why are you in a long sleeve? It's because I want to put on long sleeve, and it's kind of cold out, and I know it's supposed to be in the summer and it's supposed to get hot out. Well, I know it's ridiculous for me putting this on, but anyway, I gotta tell you guys about a few things what's going on. Um, I'm gonna be changing the live stream today, but I don't know if I will be. Though I may try to use the computer today. Big computer. Um, the reason why is, sometime tomorrow I'm going to have the laptop to be fixed. Hopefully, if Mom says if it will be alright, if it is happening tomorrow, I don't know. Maybe we'll have to wait and see. Now, throughout the whole entire weekend, it was kind of crazy, and there were a lot of other things going on. I haven't heard from my friend Valentine in quite a while, and I think it's something to deal with those trolls that she's dealing with. So, I'm hoping she's okay, but she has been posting up her poetry a, a on through Twitter and Facebook, and I think she's using WordPress. So I haven't decided. I just been liking it or retweeting it, what she has done. So I should just kind of left comments on there as well. And to be about comments and stuff, oh man, I said, she was doing her poetry. I decided to do poetry as well, and there was a few things happening. Like, for instance, somebody tried to comment one of them. It's called How Can I Tell? And it's actually, she thought it was about me. No. The poem was actually, I got the idea after I looked up some of the poetry after I looked up poetry about lesbians. But the idea came from it is because of what I watched on the Voice. Even though I don't have that much of watching it because of how bad it is, because it's conflicted to the Tuesday. Like, you watch it on Monday, but then on Tuesday you can't watch it because you're watching your other shows. It's a sort of a conflict. And you're wondering, why can they do it during the summer? Well, the summer is America's Got Talent, though I'm not watching it this year because Nick Cannon's not hosting it. So, but if you guys want to support Nick Cannon, yes, he's on YouTube. I will definitely leave his link down of his YouTube channel down in the description down below. I know this that he had posted up his new blog with Lozelle Green, so go check that out. What else I should talk to you guys about? So yeah, so about the poem I was talking about. Yeah, it's what happened was on The Voice was there's this contestant, I think her name was Stephanie, and she was revealed to be a lesbian. Though people will say, "Oh, you can't say lesbian, she's gay." Yeah, that's where things get a little too iffy. The difference between saying lesbian and gay is like it's a common it's just a common placeholder, should say, uh, which is kind of ridiculous. But saying lesbian, you're actually talking about out the same sex of a woman, so you get the idea. So, and besides, I classify gay as for men, alright? Right? Even though using gay to ascribe to both men and women is kind of horrible. Alright, just don't get mad at me, alright? But, so what happened was, happened was when I heard about this, even though I felt disgusted about this, what happened is, it was revealed that both of her parents, who are kind of ridiculous, because they are like, she said her dad was a reverend or something, not reverend, a pastor, and he was very upset when no, not upset, more like angry that his daughter was a lesbian, and he shunned her. So did her mother, and they kept her her siblings away from her, and she was kind of lost until she met her soulmate, the one that she loved, and and this whole entire journey. And I think the whole entire situation, even though I was kind of annoyed that she never made it to the finals of The Voice, but I just meant to say the Final Four, because everybody else, I don't know why, but she actually, when she got onto stage, I guess she got a lot of attention, and apparently, I guess somehow a way of it happened is that she was contacted by her siblings, and never mentioned much about her parents ever since that, and I felt totally disgusted by it. So because of that poem, because of her story, I remember parts of it. But don't get mad at me. But I decided to make that poem about her, about how she felt, and others who could have that same situation, and that they don't know how to handle the situation. I mean, it's kind of, and I felt like I had to write that if I was, but just understand, I'm not, because even though this person who apparently somehow is added this to my circles on G plus, thought I was, but no, it was just how I was describing the situation. No, but I do respect the community, okay? And as I said, then I written a poem about my mother's. I written some poetry. Most of them are either about myself or my family or something mystery, okay? But for this person who just comment on that poem, how could I tell? Shouldn't ask, okay? I mean, that was none of their concerns. They're none of their business, actually. But the poem was definitely what I thought about. I know that would be probably going to get me in trouble, but I mean, after watching that, I was trying to support much for her to get to the Final Four, but I mean, but otherwise I couldn't. And I think everybody was too I don't know. I feel there was so much discrimination going on because everybody else was voting for somebody because they don't accept who she is. And I felt that was kind of mean in a way, but, and the reason why I said that I decided to write that is because of her, because, I mean, and you're wondering, does your parents know about this, Lindsie? And I said, yeah, actually, it became an awkward situation because that's also another part of the poem I've done. After this person inappropriately commented about my preferences and stuff, and I was like, no, I have to do this. And what happened was, I always tell you guys that this happened, and even though I made it as a poem, so anybody wonders, and it's titled Just a Dream, and it was just how angry I was when my parents were half drunk, or mostly in a drunken stupor. They was making fun of me. And every time I talked about this, my mother says, "Oh, I wasn't drunk. No, you were nearly drunk, Mother. It's because of those stupid perfect Manhattans you and him have to have. I mean, oh, and no, and I mean, and perfect Manhattans. Let me explain about that, alright? Before you guys go crazy and flag this, or get mad at me or something. Sorry, I had to put my hand around the camera. Yes, I have slightly of mucus. Before you guys get mad at me about this or anything, I understand perfect Manhattans is what my parents said. And I do remember this because even though I only drank amaretto, which is not really amaretto and Sprite, which is not making me really drunk. It's just, it's an alcohol taste of, it's like an almond liqueur kind of taste, but it gives you a little buzz, but that's it. It doesn't make me really drunk. Okay, so anyway, I know I shouldn't do that, but still, I condemn none of you guys drink, especially to all my viewers, alright? And I'm gonna try to, because, for the sake of somebody. So, anyway. So what happened was, they were trying to drink perfect Manhattans, and it's just Manhattans, but to their kind of taste. I'm not sure if that was the, I'm not sure, but it probably sounded like to me it was probably more drunk, more alcoholic, but usually when my parents order alcohol drinks, I know, because even though it's been that way for years. But when my parents order alcohol drinks, my father gets a dry Manhattan with a twist, and my mother has a cold ice. I mean, not cold. Well, actually, it's ice cube sweet Manhattan, and with a cherry. And you're probably wondering, Lindsie, that can't be right. Well, that's all it is. But how my parents order is, my dad would say, I would like to have a Manhattan straight up with a twist. So, because the server understands that, and so does the bartender. That's like, it's a Manhattan, and that is probably kind of cold because of the cup, but it's just some kind of, I forget the alcohol, I forget the names of the alcohol, but with a twist, which is a lemon. It's actually a lemon peel, you know. Oh, that is coated because of because lemon peel twist, and it probably would deal with it. And then of course my mother orders, which is what I said before, is sweet Manhattan on ice cubes and a cherry, which is she says Manhattan on the rocks. And usually that's what happens when my parents had dinner, especially because I remember this because they used to do this when we were freaking kids, me and my brother. No, by the time we got older, my mother usually changed over to rum and coke. That's another story, and I'm not going into that details. But yeah, so the whole entire situation of the poem, if you, because I will leave all of the links of my poetry that I've done during this weekend down in the description down below. But yeah, that's what causing them to acting so bizarre, especially because of it. But the day of that Thanksgiving day, after they said, well, they had to talk to my brother because they were driving him. I can tell from what I was trying to do. I was trying to do my best to being a sister, trying to protect her brother from her drunk, stupid parents. I'm sorry. I'm kind of a little. If you hear me sounding like this, it's um because yesterday I didn't realize until actually last night I didn't realize that my brother could not eat hot dogs. He doesn't eat hot dogs anymore for some reason. I don't know why, but that's why I'm kind of burping right now. Um, but anyway, I know this is kind of ridiculously long. So yeah, so I also decided to put some other poetry out there. They're including the one about my mother's attending to a gay wedding, which was about last summer, really. And then, of course, the other wedding she went to about 2 autumns ago. Well, I think fall. Well, let's see. However you want to classify the season that goes from late September to early December. um. So yeah. So that's what I'm just saying. Um. Yeah, and then of course I got some other poetry that really kind of um it's actually kind of a crazy situation to explain the rest. The reason why I think it's something have to do with a crazy dream that I had. And I left it told my friend Valentine, but even though she hasn't responded yet, but it was and I think as I explained this probably, but I wish I could tell it further, but then again, I do not want to cause trouble. But I'll leave I'll do is once this video is up, I'll leave poetry. I'll leave all my links on my poetry plus his YouTube channel. Um, what else? What else should I talk about? Oh, right. Why right now I feel a little bit kind of because I can feel it right now through my mouth and through here in my neck to my chest. The reason why is I'm kind of burping, and it's actually because of last night. If you guys don't know, last night, well, actually yesterday evening, I was definitely, because it was still Memorial Day, and despite, we ended up watching Gotham and Lucifer for no idea why. They're both DC shows. And if you don't know what I mean DC shows, it means DC Comics, okay? um I just don't know why my mother wanted to watch that, but yeah. Anyway, so around 6 o'clock, after I watched about almost about 2 hours of watching Philip DeFranco live streaming. Though I was watching it upstairs in my bedroom, but had to came downstairs because on 2 reasons. Because one, the computer was acting bad, and two was because of my brother who had to use the toilet and to not close the door. And so I do not need to hear him moaning and hear and smell the poops. I know that's kind of ridiculous and inappropriate to say, but this is true. So because of that, I ran downstairs. So from 4 o'clock until almost 6 o'clock, I watched Philip DeFranco's live stream talking about a lot of things, answering questions. And if you want me to do that, you make sure to need to subscribe to my channel. I know I should have said that in the beginning, but sorry. Yeah, because, 1,000 subscribers, and I'll do the super chat. Anyway, so I watched him using the super chat and all the int and Twitter stuff because he had help. There's that. I also watched. I watched. I guess I watched a little bit of Sky Does Minecraft. That was fun. And but anyway, so it was around 6 o'clock, and I realized my mother was my mother was upstairs. I thought she went to cook dinner, so I'm like, okay, you know what? I better cook dinner. So I did. I didn't realize that I forgot. I didn't realize that my brother doesn't eat hot dogs. Even though I decided to make 5 hot dogs, 2 for her, 2 for the boy, and 1 for me, because I also decided to eat her chicken. Now, if I did not realize that the boy did not eat the hot dogs, then I would cook 4 instead. And still I would eat the chicken no matter what. But I also decided to make the beans, and I thought I was gonna go crazy. It comes to realization that sometimes when you're cooking and you need to open up a can, sometimes things you need to make sure they're clean. I nearly forgot about that. So what happened was, when I went to open up one of the cans, I kind of freaked. And you're wondering, am I okay? And I'm like, yeah, I'm okay. It's just, what happened was, when you put the can in, and then you have the electric can open, just understand. You put the can here, and then you have this, and understand, there's it's like a little switch, but, pushing it. So you do this, and it goes, and it goes around, like so. But what happened was, it got a little stuck, so I started to turn it, and then the next thing you know, the can popped up. The lid was there. I jumped. I wish I could record that, but no, I jumped. It was like I must be having a jump scare in real life. That is the scariest thing I did. That's the furthest thing I ever done. Oh my god, that happened. The can was definitely, I thought the lid was about to fly and kill me. I mean, goes to my stomach. And I'm like, fuck. But I don't know if anybody can survive that kind of stuff. I mean, but I'm glad that didn't happen. And because I was freaked out. That was like a jump cut scare. Jump scared. I was scared as shit because I jumped. Oh my god. Oh. So because the kid popped, the lid was stuck, and I'm like, what? I'm like, yo! And I'm like, yeah, okay, so because of that, and I thought I was freaking out, and actually, yeah, I was kind of freaked out, because then I thought I had tingling pain, and I thought, the shards got into my hand. It wasn't that case. Because actually I slept it off and I don't feel it right now, thankfully. But it happened while I went to make dinner. I don't know why. Like I said, I was acting so paranoid. But I opened the cans of beans, made the hot dogs, and had dinner for me and my mother. Didn't realize my brother did not want to join us. Apparently, because of this craziness, my mother told me the 3 things my brother does not eat. Since it's he gave it up since he was 10 years old. And that's hot dogs, tuna, fish, and something else. I forget. But yeah, my brother wouldn't eat anything. So, I don't know why. But then, of course, he goes disappeared when I went to cook dinner. Actually, he did this when I was watching film, I believe. So, and you were wondering, is this my first time cooking dinner? I'm like, no, it's just that I'm kind of in shock that I'm kind of really go crazy when it comes to stuff. But I mean, but it's been a while since I actually kind of cooked. It's like in months I did. But I think this week I should just cook dinner. Or I should do that around 3 o'clock, and just cook dinner. And then, of course, there are the pans that need to be removed, though. And the problem is, we don't do that right after we cook. Or we put away stuff, and, and it's like Mold City. I don't know why I said that, but it nearly kind of made me feel sick when singing that. And you're wondering, oh, Lindsie, it's good, it's okay. I'm like, no, it's not okay. I mean, not unless I can, the only kind of mold I can accept is it's on the blue cheese. Okay? I know that's kind of ridiculous. Anyway, I don't know if, so today I may have to do some cleaning up on the laptop. I may have to be preparing for it. Now, I don't know if the laptop will be going tomorrow. But I'll find out tonight. But that means one thing. I'm gonna go back to logging on the camera. Yay me. Unless I can stream. But I gotta tell my mother that if she's gonna get the laptop fixed, she better get me the iPhone charger. I'm burping again. Hey, excuse me again. So yeah, I may be vlogging back onto the phone again, and I don't know if I'm going. I don't know what will happen if the laptop is being fixed. I don't know if my brother wants it back or anything. Let alone, I don't know if I will be having it in it. But I'm just telling my mother to make sure to get me the if she's going to do that, she better get the Apple, the iPhone, the iPad charger wire. But yeah. Yep. Alright. What else should I also talk to you guys about? So I know I'm probably sending this out to like 30 minutes. Yeah, that was my bed. What else should I talk to you guys about? No, I guess that's much about it. I don't know if I'm going to be live streaming today. And the reason why is because I may have to work on cleaning up on my stuff on the laptop to be dealt with. But I'm not sure what else. But yeah, I guess that's much I can say for now. I mean, otherwise I wish I could do something else, but that's much about it. Oh yeah, the other thing, am I doing any more Amazon orders or anything? Not yet, because I still need to get a base of 25. I need to have my a base, but I need my gift card balance to be at least $25, and I have 21. Though I was supposed to get $10. I'll have to check it out today. Through my emails, if that's the case, that I don't know what I'm going to be ordering. I'm not going to be ordering. I'm not sure. Actually, I don't know what's going on, but I think the fidget spinner phase is probably going out soon. I mean, that'd be weird if I order one and it's already too late, but then I'm trying to make a video about it. It's already bad enough how it is, because some of them make them, and I don't know. I mean, a lot of people, I mean, that's the only thing that's been talking about, is people are talking about fidget spinners, and you get a lot of views for that. And you're probably wondering, well, why can't you do it on Minecraft, Lindsie? Then it's like, yeah, that's the problem. I don't know, I think I'm still stuck in beta mode. I gotta see when they're supposed to release out, though somebody said it was, but I'll look into it myself. Unless, well, because actually, I didn't see any updates going through for my phone, so apparently, I don't know when. So, though there could be a couple of fidget spinner apps, I may try to do that on my gaming channel. I don't know. It's just too weird in a way right now. But yeah, I may have to. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what will be happening. You know, but you know, it's right now. It's a kind of crazy situation, because I think because what happened was, just around last night, before I had to sleep. I was up in the morning, and I went to try to, besides deal with my stomach problem, me burping a lot, because not a good idea to eat 3 hot dogs in one night. But anyway, I think it's because of the hot dogs. But then again, I'm thinking, and I realize it could be the hot sauce, because I really am crazy for hot sauce. You know, it's supposed to sweat my pores out. And probably it's also backfiring on my stomach. So, I don't know. Hopefully, actually, you know what may have to do, because I just remembered that I have Manic Panic hair dye, and I can't do anything unless I buy the bleaching kit, because I may have to do this again. I mean, right now, even though my hair is so brown, you see. So anyway, so I may have to do that. You can see right now, it's mostly brown-ish, with some blonde. But I may have to just order the bleaching kit, the Manic Panic bleaching kit again. And believe me, if you guys were wondering, does it hurt my hair? It doesn't actually. The first time I got this, it did not hurt my hair at all. It never did. But the weirdest thing is how to put the whole entire thing together. Though, I have the Manic Panic dye jar, because I think my mother tossed my last one, and that was probably a year or two ago. But I have that. I have some tool stuff. So once I make sure I have the balance, I'm going to get the bleaching kit and a couple of other things. I don't know what will happen. but then I will also show you guys. And if you guys want to see me do a live stream of my hair dye while I do Q&A, and I'll do it through any way if you want me to, especially the super chats. Make sure you hit that subscribe button right now. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. So don't forget to subscribe. If you are new to my channel, please hit that like button, and also leave a comment if you want me to use any kind of hair dyes, because right now I have a red. But if you want me to try another color, just let me know in the comments below. I mean, I could go for kind of a green color, you know, even though I'd be too weird of that of my, though I may have to change my Minecraft skin. Because I have a couple of Minecraft skins that I created on my own. The one I'm using right now is appropriate for like the summertime. But I could also just change it to like something like, actually I have one that is for all red, another one that is kind of a teal color, but with, but I'll, and of course I have one that is blonde, but it's like actually almost like a Norse kind of situation. I don't know. Anyway, guys, I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.